for 3 days and 3 nights. Again, my concept here is not so much about a man's disobedience, but my concept here today is to get you to understand strategically where you are right now. God have anointed you to be just where you are. It's not about what you did and what you didn't do. You're where you are right now because God is trying to give you a lesson, or God is trying to teach you something, and he have prepared the place, this fish, if you would, where you are right now to make you. Or he prepared this place that you are, and then sometimes these things come without warning, so God can get a total yes from you. A lot of time God have allowed you to go these things so you can say out of your spirit, I surrender all. A lot of time God placed you in these places so you can put him first and everything else last. A lot of time God placed you in places like this that you'll say, Lord, I will if you be my help. A lot of time God placed you in these situations so he can get glory out of your life, because the truth of the matter is it's not about you anyhow. It's not about what you're going through anyhow. It's because God is trying to get glory out of your life. And can I tell you, you can't rush God. You can't get God on the move, but you got to stay right there in the position that you are. But you need to understand the key of victory to the situation is, I know that God has prepared me. He's anointed me to go through this. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I've been anointed to go through this. Yes, some of you in a bad situation, your back up is against the wall. You don't know what to do, but you need to understand that you've been anointed to go through this. Why? Because God is building character in you. God is building integrity in you. God is sharpening you. God is causing you to be keen. He's trying to make your discernment a little more keener. He's trying to activate the gifts that are on the inside of you. So as needs be, you got to go this way. And sometimes we ask God, God, why me? Why I got to go through this? Haven't I done everything you told me to do? I've been to church. I've been faithful in church. I've done everything you told. I praise you on Sunday. I worship you on Sunday. I give my tithes, Lord. But why I got to go through this? God, I know somebody else that need to go through this because they ain't doing nothing you told them to do. They ain't living right. They living like the devil. They cussing like a sailor. They sleeping around, but they still ain't going through nothing. But look at me, God, I belong to you. And then it seems like I'm going through hell. I can't get no help. And God is saying, you're going through hell, but he coming to hell to get you out of it. I wish I had some help in here. The Bible said Jonah cried in the belly of hell. And out of the belly of hell, Jonah said, I cried. But if God got to come all the way to hell, like he took the keys from Satan, when he came down there and snatched the keys out of his hand, God gonna do what he got to do to get you out, because he prepared you to go through hell. Tell your neighbor, I've been anointed to go through hell. Woo! See, y'all ain't nobody going through hell. But baby, I've been anointed to go through this. I've been appointed to go through this. God has prepared me to go through this. Lord, speak to the fish. Lord, speak to the fish. So you can't rush God. You can't move God. You can't tell God to get in a hurry. I'm almost there. Jonah stayed there 3 days and 3 nights. And sometimes we feel, God, I've been in this long enough. Sometimes we feel, God, I've been going through this long enough. God, don't you see me going through this? Don't you see how they treating me? Don't you see how they talking to me? Don't you see how they acting, God? And sometimes we say, Lord, I've been through this long enough, but you got to endure hardness as a good soldier and understand you've been appointed to go through this. This is just a prepared place. Let's move, chapter number 2. Tell your neighbor, God gonna get the glory out of this. Tell him what you in right now. Tell him, I promise you, if you just stay in there and let God work it out, if you just smile with a praise on your lips and watch God work it out, if you give God a high praise while you in a low place, I know you feel like you're at the bottom, but God gonna bring you to the top. He said the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Tell your neighbor, we coming out of this together. Say, neighbor, if you beat me out, I'm gonna reach back, my God. I ain't gonna forget about you, but I'm gonna pull you out. I can't get no help in here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God's getting ready to fish. Some of y'all fish is y'all marriage. Some of y'all fish is your finances. Some of your fish is your husband. Some of your fish, I can't get no help. It's your finances. It's your job. But I got a word for you today that God is getting ready to speak to you. Chapter number 2. God speak to the fish. I'm going to say, I got to hear God speak to the fish. I learned my lesson, Lord. I ain't got to go through this no more, Lord. I see what you're trying to do. I see where you're trying to take me. I see what you're trying to make me. So, Lord, speak to my fish. Chapter number 2. I'm almost there. I just need y'all to get that fish in y'all mind. I know you in the middle of it. I know he got you all wrapped up. Don't think you coming out. But whisper to your neighbor and say, neighbor, we coming out of this. Jonah chapter number 2. Sit down. We coming out of this. It's dark in here. But we coming out of this. I feel rejected, but we coming out of this. I've been crying too long, but we coming out of this. I've been left for dead. Nobody knows the hell I'm going through. They see me smiling, but when I'm at home, I'm in bondage. When I'm at home, I can't find a praise because I'm being antagonized. I'm being abused, but today, God's gonna speak to my fish. Say yes. Jonah 2. When God speaks, something got to happen. I know man been speaking. Hey, but when God speaks, it may be dark. Chaos may be around you. The Bible declares that in the beginning, the earth was dark. It was void. But God, he said, let there be light. And there was light. Prophesy to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, there's getting ready to be a let there be in your life. That means God is getting ready to say, let there be wealth on your road. Let there be a healing in your body. Let there be deliverance in your life. Let there be wholeness in your marriage. Let there be change in your ministry. That's getting ready to be a let there. Yeah. Oh. I got to get through this. Give me 10 minutes. 2 and 1. I got to get through this. It's one key verse, and I'm going to let you go. I won't complain. I had some good days. I feel it. Some bad days. Some hills to climb. But my good days is getting ready to outweigh my bad days. Say yes. I feel it. Get ready. I feel it. Get ready. I feel it. Get ready. It's getting ready to happen. 2, I got to get through this. I'm going home. 2, and Jonah, listen. And Jonah, I got a couple points. I'm going to let you go. And Jonah prayed unto the Lord, his God. Where did Jonah pray at? He prayed in the belly of the fish. He prayed in his place of preparation. And you need to understand, when you elevate your mind and you can open your mouth and still talk to God while you in the belly of the fish, don't you know God is right around the corner? He said, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves. He said, and pray. He said, seek my face. Don't just ask for me, but seek for God. Go looking for God. Don't stop until you get him, get him. Don't stop until you get God. That you know you got him. He said, and turn from your wicked ways. He said, then will I'll hear from heaven. I'll forgive your sins and I'll heal your lands. So Jonah prayed out of the fish's belly. Listen, verse number 2. Jonah said, Lord, I got a reason. I cried because of my affliction. We don't pray. We don't cry out to God till we have an affliction. What is an affliction? A thing that's consistent. It stays there. It don't move. When you have an affliction, it don't go nowhere. It perplexes you. It agitates you. It gets on your nerves. I don't care how much you dance. I don't care how much you shout, how much you speak in tongues. There it goes, still looking at you. So Jonah said, I had a reason to cry. I cried by reason of affliction unto the Lord. But we got to understand that many other afflictions of the what? But the Lord is able to do what? I think somebody said it was good that I was afflicted. Now that's what the word says. Anybody feeling me right there? It was good. I went through what I went through. It wasn't designed to break me, but it was only designed to make me. And there are some afflictions that you got to say it's good that they lied on me. It's good that they ran my name through the mud. It's good. The doctor told me I wasn't going to live. It's good. When I was abandoned, then God came through and showed you that he got the last say. So some things was good because God was just trying to teach you that he's God. He said it was good that I was afflicted. He said I cried by reason of my affliction and the Lord heard me. He said he heard me, y'all. Where did he hear me at? Out of the belly of hell. You're in the fish, but you're going through hell. How could hell and preparation be the same thing, Bishop? What do you mean you're telling me I'm going through hell and God is preparing me? Yes, that's exactly what I said. Because when you understand purpose, Romans says it like this, and we know, God help me through here, all things, the hell you're going through, it's going to work together for your good. And we know all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and that are called according. Y'all got it to his purpose. So hell and preparation, it goes together. It's like Jimmy Lee and some shoes. Y'all don't know Jimmy Lee. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, Lord. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. It's like Jay-Z and Beyonce. It just goes together. And sometimes the bitter got to go with the sweet. You take a little lemonade. I'm sorry, let me back up. You take some sugar and you take some lemons. Now the sugar is sweet. My God. But the lemon is bitter. But when you stir it up, oh God help me. When you put it together, I ain't say Arnold Palmer. When you put it together, it'll taste better than Cane's. Lemonade, you ain't saying that. When you put it together, it'll taste better than Chick-fil-A. Lemonade. Somebody say, Lord, put it together for my good.